The London Tube has not been in service this week due to worker strikes, so there isn't really an efficient way of traveling around London this week to take you on an exciting YouTube quest. So I figured I would keep it cozy and make a YouTube video in the room today. Just cozy vibes, you know? I also realized I haven't made a full YouTube video in my room, so today is as good of a day as it will ever be. Oh my god, I really need to get this styled or cut off, or like, I'm about to do this video in a cap. God damn. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about what you could expect from the Microsoft Explorer internship. Whether you have one, you're going to try and apply for one, or you're currently in one right now. Yeah. And not just the technicalities of the projects or the technologies that you're going to be using. None of that tech jargon crap. Get that shit out of here, man! We're talking experiences, people. Feelings, emotions, thoughts, period. The things people don't really want to talk about. So let's hop right into it. If you guys are new here or new to seeing my face, my name is Walter. I'm a junior in college right now. I'm currently in London, long story, but I'm going to be a software engineering intern at Microsoft this summer of 2022 in their Bellevue office. So just a little quick intro, but let's get to it. Microsoft Explorer is a special internship in that it combines both software engineering and program management into a 12-week internship program. 4 weeks of program management and 8 weeks of software engineering. Usually it starts off with 4 weeks of PM, and then from that PM project that you've spec'd out, you go into your 8 weeks of engineering, building out that project. But in my experience, I actually did it the reverse. We actually did 8 weeks of engineering for a current project that was being undertaken, and then we did 4 weeks of a different project that we ended up speccing out for future interns. As someone who had no real internship experience, as a matter of fact, I don't even think I had an internship before this, to be honest. I was excited to try both the technical and program management side of this internship, and I wanted to figure out which one I liked over the other. You will probably like one over the other. The truth is, I didn't really see myself liking one over the other. As a matter of fact, I kind of didn't like any of them. And if you're having this thought during your internship too, I'm here to tell you that it's okay. They were both alright, but I didn't really have a calling to one over the other. And the way I was feeling at this time was partially due to the mentality I had going into the internship. Because I went into this internship thinking, I found what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Let's see if I enjoy it. In a way, I was already putting a limit to my personal desires. And that really hinders and pardon mon français, really fucks you up. It fucks you up. For this SWE versus PM topic, you can expect to have conversations with yourself about what you like to do, as well as what you don't like to do. And for me, this experience taught me a lot about what I didn't and couldn't see myself doing for the rest of my life. I realized that I didn't want to be a software engineer forever. As a matter of fact, I wanted to lean into UX and UI design. And for many of you guys that have been following the channel or know me, probably are like, what did he say? Since I'm returning to Microsoft this summer as a software engineering intern. But for the longest time, I believed that I would stay in Microsoft or in big tech in general for the rest of my life. And I realized that while that would mean a lot of financial and hopefully job security for a very, very, very long time, I truly wanted to pursue other passions, ideas, and projects in my life. The bottom line is that this is just a try it out experience and take it as a learning opportunity. Who knows? Maybe you have an idea in the future that you're gonna want to code, and this experience is definitely gonna come in handy. Oh my god, it's so hot in here. Dude, my hair is crazy too. It's getting long. Getting long. And throwing it back is like, it's too much. The pay for an Explorer intern is around $33 an hour, if I'm not mistaken. And boy, was I happy about that. This sounds really bad, but money was such a huge motivating factor for me to not only get this internship or work at a big place like Microsoft, but to get into software engineering in the first place. And many people are going to shit on this reason for going into software engineering, but the truth is, I grew up with money being tight around the house. My dad was the sole provider for my family after my mom got sick giving birth to my older sister. And there are a lot of first-generation college students and people that believe that job security and financial security is important to live a peaceful life, to have a calm life, and to just have a peace of mind with their families or with their own families. And this thought of making money felt great. I would get bubble tea from my mom whenever I went out and was coming back home. I was able to help around the house by paying the electricity bill. And these things were important to me. to finally be able to help my family financially. And getting paid the amount and the way I did just made it feel better. Just made me feel great. I felt like with the amount that I was getting paid, I was giving my parents hopefully a taste of the lucrative life that I wish to hopefully build in the future. If you think or have thought about money in a similar way in the software engineering field or in your career, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up or a comment down below. But yeah, those are my thoughts around making money. My day in the life was pretty simple. If you guys want to check out a full-length video where I walk you from start to end of my day in the life as an Explore intern, please feel free to check out the video here in the cards. I made a full one. I was living in New York at the time because that's where I'm from. But yeah, feel free to go check it out. To sum it up, there were a decent amount of meetings throughout the internship. I would call my mentor every day because there were just a lot of things that I didn't know how to do. And sometimes you feel dumb and you feel lost. Man, I still feel like this, man. When it comes down to it, coding is challenging, and it's certainly not easy. A thought that has helped me understand and embrace the process has really been by believing that confidence is built through practice. The more you practice and expose yourself to the hard stuff, the easier it will get over time. Go check out the day in the life as an Explorer intern in New York City in the cards here. It really mean a lot, and you get to know a little bit more and see a lot more of my day today, especially if you're doing a remote internship. And last but not least, we have the return offers that makes everyone's minds feel at ease because they know that they'll hopefully have something lined up for the next summer. It's important to note that not everyone gets a return offer. Luckily, all my podmates and I received return offers. But did I really want to do software engineering again at Microsoft, even though I realized I didn't really have a passion for it? Would I be better off looking for a UX design internship and rejecting my software engineering internship offer at Microsoft? I took the offer at Microsoft. I felt like Microsoft was the best place to grow and develop professionally. There is still so much I do not know, and simply having access to different departments, people, and resources felt like the right environment to be in. To learn, to grow, to experiment, to figure out stuff. I didn't try applying to become a PM because although I did realize that software engineering wasn't really that calling to me, I knew that I wanted to give it a second try. I knew that I could study a little bit more before my software engineering internship and hopefully understand or feel a little bit more confident with coding. Additionally, I wanted to gain more technical experience because I have this huge, great idea that I know will require a lot of software development, practice, confidence, and developers. And so I figured that if I wanted to really build this out, I would need to get better at coding. And what better way than to be at an internship that requires you to code? So, what's next? On this channel and in previous videos, I've proclaimed my interest and my passion for UX, UI, graphic, visual interaction design, all of that stuff. I've proclaimed it. I love to learn it. I love reading about it. I love practicing it. And yes, I will continue to self-educate in the UX and UI design space because I really do enjoy it. And for those wondering, I do want to do a UX and UI design internship at Microsoft. I actually got a taste of doing some design work during my Explore internship, and maybe that's a story for another time, but if you're interested in hearing about it, leave it in the comments down below. But I got this taste of design during the internship, and I loved it. And right now, I'm just continuing and learning and studying on my own. To me, Microsoft Explore doesn't just allow you to explore career paths. It encourages you to explore deep down in your heart and find what you're truly passionate about. What do you like to invest your time in? And if it happens to be software engineering or program management, then great. You are in a prime place to do just that. And if not, then at least you figured out what you don't like. And that's just as important as figuring out what you do like. To all of those that see this and are going to be interning at Microsoft during the summer of 2022, I hope to see you there. And for those going to Microsoft in the future, I wish you the best of luck. This video got me sweating, but thank you so much for watching today. This is just kind of one of those videos that, you know, taking it easy, taking it chill, and having a really messy hair is like not the move. My glasses are falling. But just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching this video, and if you found it useful or just kind of want to spark a conversation down below in the comments, feel free to go ahead, leave a thumbs up. It really does help out. And honestly, man, I really wish I had someone to talk to during the Explore internship that kind of went through it and had similar thoughts, and hopefully this video is just that. If you guys would like to talk about it or just connect with me on other platforms, my Instagram and my TikTok or my LinkedIn are down below in in the description box. So feel free to just hit those up. I love making new friends, and if you're in Microsoft, man, see you this summer. It's been a great time. Sunlight in London is crazy right now. The lighting has changed drastically, so I will leave you to it. Have a great day wherever you are in the world, and remember, own your weird. Okay, I promise we're growing out the hair. We're growing it out. Dude, it's fucking hot in here, bro.